St. Agatha's Abbey, 1952. A fortress of stone and silence, stranded in the watery embrace of the East Anglian fens. Its history is a palimpsest of whispers. First, a Saxon shrine, then a Norman keep, and for the last 3 centuries, a cloistered order of Benedictine nuns. Here the world is measured in chanted hours, the scrape of a quill on vellum, and the scent of damp stone and beeswax. The peace is an illusion. Sister Euphemia, the young, sharp-eyed archivist, knows this. She feels it in the way the ancient walls seem to hold their breath at Compline. She sees it in the tremor in the hand of Mother Superior, a woman of iron will now fraying at the edges. It began with small things. A misplaced psalter, open to Psalm 91. You will not fear the terror of the night. The scent of extinguished candle wax in the empty scriptorium at midnight. Then, the sounds. Not the comforting shuffle of felt slippers, but a wet, dragging tread in the forgotten sub-crypt, a place sealed since the Reformation. Euphemia's curiosity is a quiet sin. One night, guided by the faint glow of her oil lamp, she descends. The air grows thick, cold, and carries the faint metallic tang of soil from the marshes. In a niche, sealed behind crumbling mortar, she finds not relics, but a small, lead-lined box. Inside, no saintly bone. Instead, a bundle of letters, bound in faded ribbon, and a single, perfect, human tooth. The letters are not prayers. They are love poems, feverish and desperate, written in a fine, masculine hand to a woman named Elara. The last is unfinished, the ink blotted as if by a sudden tear or a drop of blood. It speaks of a child, a secret, and a bargain with the old god of the mere to keep them safe. The signature makes Euphemia's blood freeze. It is the personal seal of the long-dead Lord Henry de Clare, the nobleman who refounded the Abbey in the 1600s, after his wife's tragic death. His wife, the records state, was named Eleanor, not Elara. The next morning, Sister Beatrice, the oldest nun, is found dead in her cell. Not peacefully. Her eyes are wide with a terror that has etched itself onto her parchment skin. Clutched in her rigid hand is a scrap of vellum, on which she has scrawled a single looping phrase in Latin, Ipsa custodem devoravit. She devoured the guardian. As the village doctor, a pragmatic man, mutters about aged hearts, Euphemia alone understands. Beatrice was the Abbey's unofficial historian. She was the guardian of its secrets. Now the secret is awake. That evening, during Vespers, Euphemia looks across the choir stalls. The faces of her sisters, illuminated by the dying light, seem strangely altered. Shadows pool in sockets that look too deep. The gentle harmony of their chant momentarily slips, revealing a dissonant, guttural undercurrent that was not there before. Mother Superior's gaze meets hers. There is no comfort in it, only a stark, horrifying warning and a plea. As Euphemia retreats to the archive, the weight of the lead box heavy in her pocket, she realizes the truth. The Abbey was never a sanctuary. It was a prison, built not to keep the world out, but to keep something in. The nuns are not just its keepers. They are its wards. And the ancient bargain, sealed with a tooth and a lie, is breaking. Outside, the marsh mist rises, slinking over the Abbey walls like a patient, hungry thing. The quiet vow was never one of chastity or poverty. It was a vow of silence, a silence that is now, after 300 years, finally breaking. And Sister Euphemia, holding the proof in her trembling hands, knows she is the only one who can piece together the story, before the story devours them all. But what Or who is Elara?